It used to be a walk, but for these children, rising water levels mean that these days getting to school on foot is no longer possible. Only boats will do. This is Kerala, one of India's most beautiful states, but unfortunately it's literally losing some of its appeal as parts are vanishing because of inundation. We're on what's left of Munro Island, which lies in an estuary in southern Kerala. It's named after a British Army officer who was in charge here in the early 19th century. Colonel John Munro was a progressive leader who helped end slavery and who introduced an excellent education system that serves Kerala well to this day. But what Colonel Munro is most famous for is for overseeing a land reclamation project that led to the creation of this, the island that bears his name, an island that is sadly dying and disappearing. Travelling around the island, you can't help but come across homes that have been abandoned because water made them uninhabitable. Less land might mean better fishing for the eagles, but a shrinking island means fewer islanders. This woman has lived here for 52 years, but doesn't want to stay any longer. She says it's frightening, especially when storms and high water come. She complained that she has to wait for the house to be completely destroyed before she's entitled to compensation. She brought us inside, which in places was like still being outside because some walls have collapsed, eaten away by the water. I want to go somewhere else to live, she told me. Life is very difficult here and I'm suffering. I really want to move. I'm on my own. My husband is dead and the children are gone. I really want to leave here. Scientists blame the island's predicament on various factors, including rising sea levels due to climate change and the weakening of the land caused by vibrations created by frequently passing trains. But despite it all, the perhaps over-optimistic community leader here says the island still has a future.
Monroe Island peoples are very courageous people. They are overcome this situation. Amphibious technology.
Switching to the local language, he said they were investigating the possibility of floating homes. The Monroe Castle Resort has had to close. Its pleasure craft are now redundant. The hotel went out of business recently enough for the clock in reception still to be working. It seems time may be running out for this island. Some scientists predict it will be completely uninhabitable just 30 years from now. One of humankind's 19th century creations has become one of our 21st century casualties. John Irvine, News at 10, Monroe Island, Kerala.